I did it. Oh my God. Yeah. Hi guys. So I am actually on my way out to breakfast, but I had to come in and I had to tell you about the last 2 days that I spent with Becky sitting at my fucking dining room table, right? I can't imagine what the Boston experience must be like to be there in person, but I can tell you that just sitting at my table on the computer with this tiny little group of women it was nuts. Like, there are no words for this. We showed up the first day and, my own shit, my own story, right, was that I had to be perfect and that it had to be right. And there were so many people depending on me, and reaching for something bigger felt exhausting. It felt tiring. And by the time we left that day, I was tired. All right. Like I think I took 3 showers and slept for like 2 hours. And we came back the next day and Becky's like, so how do you feel? I was like, I kind of feel like I had to be sliced open a little bit, but maybe you don't want to use that in marketing copy. And she's like, yeah, maybe not. But during that evening and that morning before we got back on, I did some journaling and I had this insight, right? Which is that if I believe, and I do, that we are fully sourced and supported, right? That if there is a universal law that applies to everybody, that if I believe that I am supported by whatever you want to call it, the universe, God, spirit, source, I don't give a shit. You can call it the fucking force for all I care. If I believe that, then I have to believe that for everyone else. And so all of the people who are that I perceive as depending on me, all of those people, they're fully sourced and supported. They already are living in this field of abundance and prosperity and wholeness and health and vitality and wellness. And who the fuck do I think I am that they need me to show up in my little self and be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Let me help you. Let me fix this. Let me make this better. Let me hold shit together for you because clearly you can't do it yourself. Like who the fuck do I think I am? Really, really, honestly, right? Because they already have so much more fucking support than I could ever offer them from that small self. They're already good. They're fine. They're taken care of and they're loved. And I don't have to be the person that holds their shit together, right? So I get to dream big and I get to do big things and I get to show up, because the thing is, for all of us, not just for me, but for all of us in that room and on this planet and in this group, the thing is that we're all, not only are we all equally supported and sourced, but you're here for something, right? There's something meant to be expressed that can only be expressed through you. And so when we say, oh, I'm scared, or oh, I don't know if I can, or oh, right? It's kind of back to that whole, who do you think you are? Who do we think we are, really? To say, oh no, just kidding. I'm scared. Of what? Right? And I've seen so many people posting over the last week, 2 weeks, it's all blurring together now, I'm not going to lie, about you're all in or you're all out, right? There's no halfway. 99.9% in is out. I've seen so much of that. And it occurred to me at the same time yesterday that that's true in that belief as well, right? You believe or you don't. There is no, we're all fully sourced and supported and we're all living in this field of ever expanding good, except right now. Except that person, except there's no except. There's not. You believe it or you don't. And so if I believe it, and I know that everyone around me is fully sourced and supported, and I know that everyone around me is held in this field of potentiality, if I know that everyone's potential is bigger than their problems, then why am I worried about, with my small little self, why am I worried about what other people perceive their story to be? It doesn't have to be that way. So when Becky was like, I want to know how you guys felt about this, and I can't see comments. I can see a number at the top. I can't see comments or viewers. I don't know what I hit or didn't hit. So I'm sorry in advance. I can't, I don't know the truth. I know you're there. But when Becky was like, tell me how this weekend was for you. And I'm like, I don't know if I can give you a blurb, because I came in my little self, in my like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm going to do. And what about this? And what about that? And I'm scared and I'm small. And I came out like, we are all so much fucking bigger than we know. And yeah, I'm still on that high, right? Like I'm gonna start crying, and I can't cry because I have makeup on. All right, I gotta go to breakfast. But happy Sunday, you guys. And Becky, I love you, and this was an amazing experience. And if you haven't signed up for June, if you're watching this and you're on the fence, because I know she's doing one in June, you'd be a goddamn fool not to show up for this. All right, I'm sorry. Like, yeah, it was life-changing. So anyway, that's it. That's all I got for you. That's all. Happy Sunday, and I'm sure I will be seeing you guys a lot more in the coming days, weeks, months. Bye.